The Tampa Bay Buccaneers just beat the Green Bay Packers. I'm kind of surprised that this happened, honestly. I had predicted that the Green Bay Packers would win 32-28, but I'm super excited because this game was just showing that we can beat good teams. The Green Bay Packers were 4-0 up until this point. Their offense was firing on all cylinders. They got Aaron Jones, Devontae Adams, who just came back, and we got Aaron Rodgers, one of the most accurate passers in NFL history. We picked him off twice. We were knocking him down every play. We were just shredding their offensive line, which usually is pretty good. David Bakhtiari did get hurt, but he did get blown by a few times. We have Ndamukong Suh had constant pressure, constant hit on the quarterback. Levante David had a career game. He was fantastic, making huge hits, a lot of TFLs, huge difference maker on the defensive side of the ball. And also just fantastic play from our entire defensive line. So Ndamukong Suh, Jason Pierre-Paul. Devin White is not on the defensive line, but he still was pressuring the quarterback when he was blitzing. Todd Bowles was just blitzing over and over, and it was working because Aaron Rodgers was just chucking out bad throws. Bad throws. He's completing very few of his passes, and we're picking off two of them. So we took one to the house for a pick six. That was by Jamel Dean, our corner, but I think that we just played a fantastic game defensively. As for offense, we did play well. Tom Brady did have a very accurate game. Gronk had his first touchdown as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer, his first NFL touchdown since 2018 against the Miami Dolphins. It was mostly our defense, our offense too. We did get Chris Godwin back this week, and I think that there was there was less errors as our offense keeps clicking because we had no preseason. I've said this a ton of times. We had no preseason, we had an unusual offseason, and because of that, our offense just hasn't been able to click yet. But this week, I think that we really clicked and we really figured it out. We really didn't make much of those just miscommunications. They're decreasing every week. There was one between Tom Brady and Chris Godwin, but that's the only one that I can think of. We did end up pulling to Tom Brady and putting in Blaine Gabbert and a lot of the younger guys just because it was a 28-point game with only a few minutes left to go. We're just gonna try to get some other guys on the field. Keyshawn Vaughn did have some minutes at the end. They were not good at all. He did have a nice run for a first down, but I just don't have much faith in him. He did have a drop that almost resulted in a Tom Brady interception. After that, Tom Brady was pulled, and Keyshawn Vaughn played a couple more snaps. But overall, I think this was just a dominant performance by Tampa Bay. We did lose a couple we lost to New Orleans so far, and we've lost to Chicago. But if we can beat teams like Green Bay and by this much, this was an impressive and a very convincing win. And as a Bucs fan, this is what I really like to see because we have a tough schedule going forward. We play Kansas City, that is at home, but if we can beat a team like Green Bay, who's hot like that, with one of the best offenses in the league, a pretty good defense too, then we could totally put up a good fight against the Super Bowl champions, Kansas City. They lost to Las Vegas Raiders last week, and we could totally take them down. I'm looking forward to all of the games in our future schedule. We've got a lot of good ones too. We got the LA Rams, Detroit Lions, just a lot of games I think we've struggled against some of those teams in the past, but I believe that this is going to be our year. We're going to be dominating just because of this performance. This was a very, very convincing performance for me. Our defensive line was incredible. Our entire defense was outstanding. And I think that our offense is playing well enough, but surprisingly, honestly, at the beginning of the season, I was thinking it's going to be our offense. Our defense is probably going to be our liability, but our defense has been spectacular, and this was a huge win. We shut down Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, and the rest of the Green Bay Packers. So thanks for watching. Comment down below who you guys thought was going to win this game, and I will see you guys in the next video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel.